into account when we think about the continued phases of the campaign. Will air power alone, will attacks from the air be able to break up that network that I talked about, exert enough pressure on the regime without having to use ground forces? And of course, we're seeing that the ground force option is not being taken off the table. It's not being discussed very, very much, but it's certainly something that's going to be in the calculus over the next weeks, because in my opinion, we are very much in the beginning phases of this campaign, and I think it's going to last a long time longer.
Democrats have their criticisms. I want to play a clip from Senator Chris Murphy, and I will get you to react to it.
This is already a war that is becoming an ongoing disaster. It gets worse if the president is talking about putting ground forces in. You're talking at that point about dozens, if not hundreds, of new American casualties. If you don't actually succeed in putting a new leader inside that country, they'll just be able to rebuild that capacity as soon as American forces are gone. So this is a billion-dollar waste of money every single day.
In your view, is there any reason for that level of pessimism?
Look, Mike, I think we need to be very circumspect here. We are very much, this is the tip of the iceberg in terms of military operations. We have many, many more phases of the campaign that are going to unfold. We haven't yet seen the extent to which the real pressure that is being exerted on the Iranian regime right now is going to take effect. There could be, over the next weeks, a true desire to come to the table and see if there can be some sort of a solution reached. That is going to be very difficult, though, because, again, as I've mentioned, if you're not able to break up that ideological power network, if you aren't able to exert enough pressure on the regime exclusively through air attacks, it is going to demand another solution. President Trump, as we've heard, has taken the option of using Kurdish resistance fighters off the table. The question is now, can the United States activate the resistance within Iran, the anti-regime resistance, through intelligence